who have worked in media organizations for many years, and young colleagues in the audience who've been to journalism school, what we learned was that journalism is about challenging those who are in authority. Journalism is about uncovering stories, asking questions that those in authority do not want anybody to ask. Today, the kind of journalism which has become the norm and become fashionable is that you ask only those questions that those in power want to hear. And all your difficult questions you reserve for the critics and opponents of those who are in power. This is the reality of the bulk of Indian media. But Shujaat was part of the alternative. I believe Syed Sahab and I are part of the alternative. There are lots of people like us, big and small, we are in big or small organizations, raising our voices, writing the truth, speaking out for justice, and we are confident, just as Shujaat was in his lifetime, कि हम यही हैं, यही रहेंगे, कहीं जाना नहीं है. Those were pretty much his last words. And I think if all of us resolve to stand our ground, work honestly in a mature, restrained, responsible fashion, not just as journalists, but people. The fact is that today in India, there's no section of the people who are not under pressure. In universities, students are told not to become too political, not to have meetings on certain topics. Professors who organize meetings or who give lectures, somebody or the other will try to video record a lecture and show a section out of context on YouTube and say that so-and-so is anti-national, as happened in the case of a Jammu professor recently. So journalists are under pressure, academics are under pressure, people in the civil services, pretty much all walks of life are under constant pressure to stop acting in a professional way, to stop acting in a way that the Constitution mandates people to act, in a way that the Constitution empowers people to act. And we have to all stand our ground. That's what, as a journalist, as editors, that's our contribution. That was Shujaat's everlasting contribution. And it is a matter of great pride and joy to see the work that he started carrying on, to see the determination and love of all his friends and colleagues, their willingness to
ایسی پروگرامنگ ہوئی ہے کہ سیدھے بس ایک ایموٹیو ایشو اور ہر ٹیم اس کے اربوں اس میں لگے ہوئے ہیں. وہ تھوڑا سا لگا دیا اس نے ایک میڈیا میں. وہ میڈیا آپ کے ماتحتی میں آ گیا. آپ جو چاہیں حضور سرکار, لیکن اس کے لیے ذرا خیال رکھیے گا. تو سرکار آ گئی ہے, اب اس کا خیال کیا جائے گا اور اگلے الیکشن کے لیے تیاری کیجیے. یعنی کوئی میں نے نئی بات کی, سب آپ جانتے ہیں جو میں کہہ رہا ہوں. دیکھنا تقریر کی لذت کہ جو اس نے کہا میں نے یہ جانا کہ گویا یہ بھی میرے دل میں ہے. آداب.
معزز سامعین, خواتین و حضرات, السلام علیکم و آداب. جیسا کہ ہم سب جانتے ہیں اور ایک مسلمہ حقیقت ہے, اولادنا احفادنا, جو ہماری اولاد ہیں وہ ہماری جگروں کی ٹکڑے ہیں. چنانچہ حضرت نبی رحمت صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم, حضرت سیدتنا فاطمہ الزہرا رضی اللہ تعالیٰ عنہا کی خاتمہ فرمایا ہے. بدعت منی بخاک فاطمہ گفتہ نبی, نخل بستان رسالت راحت جان رسول. جو غم کا پہاڑ ہم پر ٹوٹ پڑا ہے, اس سلسلے میں کسی وقت میں مرحوم میر غلام رسول نازکی صاحب کی جو ایک ربائی ہے اس سے مجھے درس ملتی ہے. غم کو تم نے کیا سمجھ رکھا ہے.